What's up, guys? Heelcast here. We told you we would do something. What a crazy night one.
What a shit show. In a good way, in a bad way. Mostly in a good way, especially at the very end. Especially in the very end. That was a good one. What'd you
I
think,
can't.
man? I called you. I told you. I told you it was fake. Granted, I was 0 for 2 leading up to that tonight, but I did tell you that it was all a ruse. And
I
Seth
can't say I'm.
Rollins.
s- I can't say I'm surprised because when Michael Cole went like silent there for like I
Yeah.
feel like 5-10 minutes, not 10 minutes, but it was like 5 minutes. I was like,
Yeah, they
okay,
were
something's happening.
Yeah, they were holding that at the end. Like, and I was like, okay. So I kept trying to chalk it up. I was like, all right. Um, maybe it's just because Punk won the title, maybe they're just like letting him have his flowers. Um, and then Seth came out and I like, woke my wife up screaming. Just so
Oh, did
excited.
you?
And I
You
was like,
woke
yeah,
her
dude.
up?
Well, she was like laying right behind me on the couch. But yeah, dude, I was juiced. I see him come out in the crutches, and I had already woken her up at that point. I'm like hitting back at her. I'm like, it's fake. It's not real. It's fake. I promise you. Watch. And he like, is saying what he's saying to Punk, and he turns around to walk away, and I just hear her like kind of go, and then it's like look like she was going back to sleep. And I seen Paul standing there, and I was like, oh no, it's happening. He's cashing that shit in. He's cashing that shit in. How exciting. How exciting. He said,
Well, I
"We'll
even texted you.
never be on top as long as I'm here."
I even texted you and I said, maybe it is fake. And then you texted me back immediately and was like, no, dude, that's
No,
happening.
it's happening right then and there. Juiced. Seth Rollins looking juiced, dog. It seems like all he did that whole time he was off TV is I'm gonna just get as jacked as I possibly can. What are you
John
watching the
Cena's
press
in the new.
conference?
No, well, I turned around and then I guess Cena has a new show coming out, Peacemaker or something. Or is
You've
that
never
what he
seen
was?
you've never seen Peacemaker?
Uh-uh.
You've never watched The Boys or Peacemaker?
No.
Get your shit together, dog. Get your shit together. Um, but no, dude, what did you think of the match though?
Um,
Let's get rid of the Seth thing. You know what I mean? Let's break
so I'm gonna
into
be
the match.
honest. I was helping a buddy move all day, so I was like kind of falling asleep on and off. Because I
The
mean,
beginning?
well, I knew mentally that it was already going to be a long match because it was
Yeah.
what, like 8:40,
8:30. Yeah.
and I saw on like the recording bar it said like 8 hours total, and but they do
Hmm.
that from when they start the post show.
Yeah.
And it was only at like 6 hours or something, or the pre-show, sorry. And it was only at like 6 hours. So I already knew in my head mentally that it was gonna be a long match. So like
Right.
I was dozing on and off, and I woke up and I saw Gunther bloody. Was that intentional?
Yeah. So I mean, yes. So they did this spot where all right.
Well,
So
I always
the
say,
match
is it
started.
intentional because
Oh,
Meltzer?
For him to blade? Yeah, he
Well,
bladed all day. He
Meltzer
posted at
said,
his nose or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, so, like, he bladed all day, but, like, the match started slow as shit, and as you got into it, just Gunther was beating the hell out of Punk. Um, there was a spot where, like, Gunther was, like, celebrating on the announcer's table, and Punk grabbed his feet and pulled him down, and they tried to like, Cole tried to sell it and was like, "Oh, he hit his face right on" the he didn't. You seen him go down, but he, like, rolled under the announcer's table. What do
uh,
you keep looking
they're
at?
they're showing stuff like because you talked about how juiced he was, and I was like
He's
still groggy.
fucking jacked,
I was
dude.
still like groggy a little bit. Holy
Yeah.
shit! I mean, he
Mm,
looks.
big as shit. He just worked out nonstop, it seems like. Um,
Um,
but anyway, yeah, so he pulled his feet out for a moment to hit the table. He crawls under the announce table, and then they sold it as like, Punk has time to kind of like regain. And yeah, there was nothing really happening. Punk was just sitting there, and then Punk gets up after like 2 minutes, it seemed like, and then here comes Gunther, and he's just bleeding. And then like, yeah, he was trying to like sell it with his nose because I heard he was going to be off for a while because of his nose. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Is his nose
I mean,
broken?
he looked like he bladed pretty deep
Yeah, yeah.
because
Because it was
that
like it was, but I mean, a lot could be sweat too. You know what I mean? Because they were
right.
outside, and they were sweating quick. Like, it didn't take long for them to start sweating.
'Cause I
But yeah,
remember
dude,
watching
Matt.
a little bit of it, and every time he would try and chop him, that he was blocking it, and then like he
Oh,
started chopping,
that
and
ended.
then
Yeah, that
and then he
ended.
started like chopping him in the hamstring, and then everything, and then that's when I started like
He
dozing on and off.
he busted Punk's chest open. And then, like,
Jesus,
yeah, dude, there was this one point he, like, fucking chopped his back, just straight on his back, and it was just the loudest crack. Um, what? Okay, cool. Cool, I'll talk to you
oh,
in a bit. I'm talking to I didn't tell anybody what I was doing, so
oh, you're just sitting
no,
there
like, I'm sitting
chilling.
here yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling, recording, and then, like, Devin comes around the corner.
You better be careful. He's gonna take his volleyball and spike it right at your dome.
No, I guess he was gonna go to that training camp tomorrow, but I guess he's not now. I don't know. I'll find out when we're done. Um, but yeah, I mean, the match started slow. It got good. It got good at the end. I was chill with it. Definitely, I don't think it was the best match of the night by any means. The ending was great. Um,
Right. I mean,
you know,
I feel like you and we've talked throughout the week, and that was kind of like what we expected to happen.
right.
So it was kind of not as big of a shocker as potentially it could have been, but I mean, it was still really cool because
Yeah,
they gave you that like 10 seconds of him walking away and thinking, "Oh my God, is he
yeah.
actually done?" Or
It's like how
um,
many times the amount of time Seth has faked an injury. Like, do you remember with when he was in that feud with Triple H and they were like running into Mania and Seth came back and it was like he's like, "Oh, your leg's messed up. You can't." And he like drops the crutch and he takes the
yes.
brace off. Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, cool, he did it again." And I knew those crutches were too much. I was like, "That's too much for what he's got going on. Like, that's a little extreme." But
Do you
anyway,
think
yeah.
this is the title picture from now until Mania?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying we're gonna get that title shot, like, right out the gate. I think it will be at WrestleMania. Um, I don't know what, like, from here to there looks like. I mean, typically, what, at
So,
Survivor Series, we never get, like, title shots at Survivor Series anyway. You know what I mean? Usually,
so it'll
it's
probably
like
be Seth's crew. So whoever Plan B is,
I think Plan B's gone, dog. I
I
think
don't
this was
know.
Plan B dog, I think this was Plan B. I think
I
him
mean, it could
faking
be.
the injury was plan B, like, the whole time, like,
But why would he have to go on a plane to meet Plan B?
maybe he just had to go pay off some doctors to be like,
Well, I'm saying like Plan B essentially could be the fourth member for War Games.
"Ow," yeah. I mean, we'll see, we'll see. I don't really know who they would pick. I've been watching
You
NXT because if Ethan Page loses that title, it's Ethan Page.
you were really hoping that somebody else's music hit though tonight, weren't you?
Yeah, but only, I kinda, like, chopped it once I saw about Gunther leaving for a while. I was like, "Oh, they're not gonna that would never happen." Even if there was a chance of it happening now, it's definitely not gonna happen. Yeah, I thought it'd be sick if Gunther would've won. I even tweeted about it, if Gunther would've won and then Brock's music hit. I saw this, like, fan-made video earlier in the day of like Gunther holding up the title and then Brock's music hit where they like kind of like mesh videos together and that was crazy. So yeah, no, I thought that would have been cool as hell. Because I still want that match. I want that match. I think that would be one of the
It's
coolest matches
crazy
to
that they
watch.
gave us that they're not giving us that, but they gave us Goldberg. And
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be Brock. I have no idea, dude. Like, but
anyways,
yeah, but
um
yeah, match before that, we'll just
match before that was
fucking big boy jelly. Um,
like I
again,
texted you,
yeah,
I'm surprised at the finish.
I wasn't. What do you mean?
I well, because I thought Jelly Roll and Randy Orton were gonna go over.
Dude, I doubted that Drew McIntyre would be content with letting somebody come in like that. You know what I
Well, I
mean?
mean, I
Like,
even sent you the betting odds, and that was a
yeah,
huge upset.
yeah, but like 3 out of the 4 guys did a good job in that match. you know? Again, not hating on Jelly. I am hating on Jelly. Not hating on Jelly. Like, yeah, he did take that fucking frog splash, but like really Logan did the crazy shit, you know what I mean? Like he did a good job at selling in the ring. He was like a 2 by 4 standing there, you know what I mean, just stiff as shit, which is like fine because he's not a wrestler, like he's just a celebrity. I was really hoping, at the end of the match, Randy would have like punted him or something. I thought that would have been cool. Um,
Are you just saying that
but
for your hatred for these celebrities,
it's
or
not it, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do like um I was texting you during I just Logan kills me in his matches. Did you see what he did when he had Jelly in the turnbuckle? And he was
when?
like pandering to the crowd. Logan, he had Jelly Roll on the turnbuckle and he was standing over top of him on the rope. And he was like pandering to the crowd and he just started humping Jelly Roll's head and like rubbing Jelly Roll's head like in his crotch. And I'm crying, like just crying laughing. Um,
I mean,
but I mean, weirdly, the match is a lot was bad. It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, but that's
you know
not to
what's
say that it was a good match. Those guys, I think those 3 guys, fantastic for what they were working with, you know what I mean? But, like, come
I'm
on.
gonna throw out something crazy to you. That match got more time than the 2 matches before him. Yeah, before them.
What was the matches before? They got more than
Tif
Tiffany and Jade?
Yeah. Tiffany and J
I thought that match was good as shit.
no, but I'm saying they got more time. So the Jelly Roll and Drew match got 17 minutes. Sammy and Karrion got 8 minutes. Tiffany and Jade got 7 minutes.
I I don't like how they did this because, they hyped it up so bad that it was gonna be just like Mania, like it was another Mania. But then here we are and every like, 5-star, not an actual 5-star match, but every like top match is on night 2. They didn't give a shit. Yeah, we got Punk and them at the end of night 1, and, like, that's great, and we got a good opener, but, like, everything in the else just, like, felt like filler, like, the Sammy and Carrion match, like, you coulda done that. Good on Carrion, and he got um, a PLE match. Um, the Jade
Everything
and
else
Tiffany
just felt
match,
kind of thrown
yeah, but, like
together.
right, and it was just like, "Why the fuck did you make it 2 nights?" Like, half of these matches you didn't need. The Tiffany and Jade match, yes, that had to happen at
But that
SummerSlam.
was
It's a
only a
women's
7
title.
that they only gave them
Yeah,
7 minutes. I
but I
expected
don't I
so
don't
much
think
more.
I don't think Jade can really, like I don't know, I mean, the way I've always looked at it is AEW got rid of her for a reason,
You
you know
know,
what I'm
Nick
saying?
I talked to Nick before you hopped on,
Mhm,
and he said that because I was also not going based on the odds, but I kind of looked a lot into the odds, and I was like, well, Jade is a heavy favorite. Um, so I assumed that Jade would win that easily. So I was actually surprised with the fact that Tiffany retained.
wasn't. Tiffany's the bigger star, you know what I mean? She's a better wrestler, she's the bigger draw. It's just I mean, I would never if I was a booker, I don't think I'd pick Jade over, Tiffany, like, any day of the week,
Right.
um, but, I mean yeah, but, you know, Logan Paul, every SummerSlam, doing something crazy. That frog splash was nuts, both of them. So the one he did onto the announce table, insane, like, that was crazy, but the one he finished it with, dude,
He
like, the
got high.
high he got airtime, dog. He got airtime. Um, yeah, it was fucking crazy. I mean, that
Good on him. It was a good
yeah.
match.
Yeah, the Sammy and Carrie match,
Next,
unfortunately, I mean, yeah,
I
because it's like I was really hoping that like because all Karrion wants in the storyline, all Karrion Cross wants, it's not a hatred towards Sammy, it's he wants Sammy to let the darkness out so that way Sammy can better his career. Like Sammy wants that title, so he wants him to show it. Great. they started to let him slip a little bit, and he was like, letting his anger out, and then like, at the end it was like, no, I'm still a good guy. I'm still Super Sammy, and it's like, okay,
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
I thought it'd been a lot more interesting if he hit him with the pipe, but then when he
yeah,
threw it, I was just like,
all right,
okay,
dude, yeah. And what was the point of that? Um,
yeah. And then we
but yeah,
had Charlotte and Alexa, new tag team champions.
did not watch it.
I
I
can't
I
believe
told
that.
you, I told you I wasn't gonna watch it. I did not watch it. I went outside with my dog and, just played fetch with him for like the what, 10 minutes, not even that. Came
13.
back in. Yeah, you text me and you like, I called it and I was like, oh, they won. I walked in and Tori was like, yeah, Charlotte won. And I was like, okay. There's just
Why were you
there's
not excited for that?
there's just because there's no like, I don't know, the women's tag titles is just like, it's never anything, you know what I mean? It's always like, "Hey, let's put these people together, give them the title. Oh, they lose the title. Oh, cool, let's put this group together. Oh, okay, they lost the title." There's no, like, in the men's division, there's, like, formed tag teams that,
Right.
like, yeah, they can form and be new, but, whatever. They'll be together or they won't, and, like, that's fine. It happens occasionally where they take, like, 2 bigger guys and put them on a tag team together. But with these women, like, you have Roxanne and, what's her name? Fucking
Uh, Raquel.
yeah, Shrek. You've got those 2, and they're not even a tag team. Like, Liv Morgan is her tag team partner, and yeah, they just threw her in there. And it's just like it's just like, I don't fuck with the women's tag titles. Like, I understand, like, I am all for, like, I fuck with the mid-card titles, you know what I mean? I think they should have more opportunities to do things, but it was like you had made a comment a couple weeks ago where it was like, you don't fuck with them because they don't give them what they should have. Like, there's no
Exactly.
real story to it. There's nothing. Like, you put more thought into the men's titles, but, like, you talking about the women's revolution, it's like, yeah, that's great for that one pay-per-view a year where you actually give it a thought process. But at the end of the day, as soon as that pay-per-view's over, you're gonna slap Joe and Schmo together and be like, hey, you're a tag team and you're winning the titles, and be like, oh, what's the story? Oh, you don't need one. Just go out there and take 3 minutes of the card, and there you go. Like, Charlotte just went from wrestling at Mania against Tiffany for the title to now she's tag teaming with Alexa Bliss and they have the tag titles, and it's like, oh, cool. Who is she gonna fight? Like, who are they gonna fight? Like, oh, I bet it's Roxanne. And yeah, I mean, it's, you know
I'm
what I mean? There's
excited to
just nothing.
see. I'm excited to see the plates that Alexa gets on if they're any tribute to the Fiend.
Yeah, be like
Um,
the sister Abigail type
yeah.
shit. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't understand why they wouldn't. Like, she still carries around the doll. Um, you know what I mean? She still pays tribute to, that character that was with him, so I would imagine
I
that.
mean, she still does the Sister Abigail as well.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm
I was
saying.
honestly surprised when the YX6 came back that she wasn't the girl.
Well, I don't think she was, like, she was ready yet, because you gotta think they came back a year ago? Yeah, because it was, like, a year ago, um, when they debuted back, and Alexa just came back at the Rumble.
Right.
So, I mean, I know she had a baby, maybe she just wasn't ready, you know?
Now let's get into match of the night.
Oh, God, that match was so goddamn good,
That
dude.
match was fantastic.
That was so good. I was
The,
wrong about the heel turn. We'll knock that out the gate real quick. Wrong about that. But there wasn't a bad spot in the match. There was one that scared me, and that's where Roman decided he was going airborne, and he got
I,
so much height.
I I did not like. So there was two spots I didn't like. Well, it's not
Yeah.
really. One wasn't really a spot. I did not like when they started eating during the match. I thought that was
That's
really
just his
stupid.
thing. That's just his thing. He's been
I
doing that
get
left
it,
and
but
right. Yeah.
And I did
It's
not
funny to put
like,
Roman.
and I didn't like when Braun already had his straps down and they
That
put
was
him up.
hilarious. That was hilarious, dude. What do
I
you mean?
I didn't like it.
Because
I
he's just known when he's about to become that badass, he rips his straps off, but he already ripped them off, and it was just showing like he's done everything he could. Well, now it's gonna be like, fuck this, like I'm gonna go crazy with it. That was hilarious. But
oh
yeah, dude, when
there was
Roman
hold on
jumped
there
over
was
the
one
top,
thing. There was one thing. You being an old TNA fan too. Did you hear what Michael Cole called Jelly Roll's slam?
uh, uh, I don't remember what he called it, but I remember I
But like
laughed when he said it.
the Jelly Hole Slammer or something like that.
Yeah.
You know whose finishing move that used to be? That was Abyss's finishing move when he would throw him, catch him, and then turn
Oh, yeah, yeah,
around,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
they did the
yeah, yeah,
black hole
yeah.
slam.
Yeah,
I
the
thought that
jelly
was,
black hole
I thought,
slam.
I thought it was kind of cool because
Was it the
I'm
jelly
interested,
black slam? Was it the black jelly slam? Was that what it was?
something like that. But I'm interested
Yeah,
to see if Abyss put that together, like that match together, and
right,
that's why they called it that, just like as a
right.
tribute to him.
Or he's just because he's
Um,
a big dude and they just needed something where he
right.
could do where the other person can pretty much do the whole move themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's really more on the person receiving the move than it is the person delivering the move.
If we get
So
Jelly Roll in 2K, are you gonna hop on there and just beat his ass every
beat the
time?
fuck. I'm gonna take all his stats and I'm gonna drop him down to 0. And I am gonna put a last man standing match in, and I am just gonna go ape shit, ape shit, ape shit.
Anyways,
I
back
just
to back to match one. Yeah, I think that Roman that jump that Roman did was
if they
insane.
if they did not catch him, it was gonna be like Taker at Mania all over again.
Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean? When
100%. I
dudes, but
still thought
you can see Bronson and Braun catching him enough to where he could roll himself and like not land on his face.
I don't think he meant to
Nuts.
get that much air.
No, I think he was just juiced the fuck up, like, and even he looked like he's jacked. But I mean, he's about to go shoot that movie, so like, I'm not really surprised.
But I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah. So,
But
but yeah, dude.
I think the ending was good.
Mm,
Um,
best
I
ending
would
to a
have
SummerSlam in a while. Best ending to a SummerSlam in a bit.
no,
So,
I mean in that J match.
oh, I thought you meant that. Yeah, no, I mean, I thought
I
they put
would
that
have
together great.
rathered I would have rathered Braun and Bronson came out on top just because
Yeah, I mean,
Roman is about to leave again, and then I'd be like, oh, he's hurt, da 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 da.
right.
But I mean, everyone knows that he's going to film that movie.
Street Fighter.
Um,
But yeah,
yeah.
no, I agree.
But
I
no,
agree.
overall, I would rate night one maybe a five and a half.
See, I was gonna give it like a 6.5, 7,
I
maybe.
mean,
Seven's being generous, and that's only because the first and the last match. You know what I mean? Well,
yeah,
you know, again, there was the Jade match, like, that top rope move was cool. There was a lot of cool spots.
my buddy
It
is.
seemed like tonight there was a lot of viral moments where,
Um,
like Karrion had made in his point, there was a lot of viral moments where they did things that were like, like Logan doing the frog splash out of the ring like he always does. And then you got Seth cashing in. You got the chops on his legs when he was doing that. You've got yeah, there was a bunch of viral moments tonight. I hope night two's better. I don't see how night two would not be better. That would be absolutely insane for it not to be. But
my phone is going. My buddy that is there
mhm.
just called me 6 times in like the last minute
Why?
because he's there
Why?
and he wants to fucking. He's juiced.
All right. Well,
But no, I told him I said I'm recording. That's why I don't know if you heard my phone going nuts just
yeah, I
now.
heard it. I heard it vibrating.
Yeah, that's why I hit decline, 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 decline. But yeah, I thought. I mean, it was an okay night one. I just wish that I wanted more. I wanted more out of the matches. The
Yeah.
first two or the first and the last were we're good.
I don't know why it was so short. I don't know why it was so short. It just seemed like it was short. Like, I understand it was, like, almost 4 hours, like, 3.5.
He
Um,
said, "Call me in. I want in. Guest caller."
I don't care.
Okay, let me say. Hold
I
on.
don't
Let
care.
me say. Don't. uh,
Don't say anything crazy and get us canceled before we can even
yeah. Hold
grow.
on. I will. Let me see.
Oh, Seth Rollins is on the panel right now.
Let me see. Let me
Anyway, I
invite.
said that finish was brilliant 3 weeks ago, and it was. A lot of people owe me Do you see what Meltzer just posted? He said 49 minutes ago, Meltzer posted, "Anyway, I said that finish was brilliant 3 weeks ago, and it was. A lot of people owe me a lot of apologies." Shut the fuck up, Meltzer. You're right 1 out of 50 times. That doesn't mean we can congratulate you that one time you're right. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Who's on? Is that Seth on the panel?
Yeah, Seth's on the panel
No,
right
that's
now.
Jelly Roll.
No, I don't know, I just saw a tweet. It was like 1 minute ago he came up there.
Oh, so Jelly Roll's on there now. They're all giving us flowers and everything. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, night 2.
I too is gonna
Oh
be
wait.
sick.
Oh, here he is. I'll add him in. Let me see. Add him to the stage. So Andy, this is my boy Lester. He
What's up, man?
AKA Baby Solo. Can you hear me?
AKA
Lot of
AKKKA.
Yeah, so huge wrestling fan. He actually went to the event. You are our first ever live call in.
Yeah,
So yeah, dog. What was it like inside? Are you
yeah.
like all juiced up still, or well, yeah, what's going on?
First of all, thank you guys for having me in. All gas, no brakes.
Mhm.
But night one, to be honest, it was everything was predictable. I in back of my head, let's talk about the main event first. I knew Seth Rollins' injury was kayfabe. I don't think he was legitimately hurt. Another example could be I think Kevin Nash pulled it off also when he was, this was like years ago, like when we were
Oh,
kids.
yeah, the
When we
wheelchair.
Yeah, Kevin,
Yeah.
yes. So like I like immediately thought of that. I'm like, wow, because of that we have access to social media and all these other outlets. WWE is doing a great job selling injuries and stories and it was predictable, but I'm excited to see where where it's going to go, because now it's a program between Seth Rollins.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You know?
We always have we always have technical difficulties when we try to do
You
things.
know? You know?
But
He he's probably just talking
oh,
too.
there it
Oh, there
goes.
you
Yeah,
Look,
you
he's
cut
probably
out.
just still
We
going.
lost you for a second. But what was it like inside? Did it get crazy when Seth's music hit?
So overall, who got a loud pops? Jelly Roll got a loud pop. There was
Crazy.
chanting Jelly Roll, Jelly Roll, Jelly Roll. I like, yeah, it was like soccer fans literally there at the stadium.
Yeah.
Randy Orton got a pop. Yeet Man got a pop. Roman Reigns, all the good guys, and but overall, I think night one could have been better. As a fan, obviously I enjoyed it, but like if you're like introducing the product to like like a new fan, I don't think like this would have been it. Like
That's what
if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or 6.5, to be
right there in the
honest.
Well,
middle. Right there in the middle. Right, that's what
right
we
then,
said.
I said a
Yeah.
5.5, and Andy said 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going tomorrow night?
Yes, I'm going back tomorrow night, and I'm gonna complete the quad and finish off with Monday Night Raw in
Oh, no
Brooklyn.
shit. No shit. There you
So
go.
so
There you go.
tomorrow it's part two. I went to
Mhm.
SmackDown Friday, so I'm doing the whole
Are you doing the whole weekend? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool
SummerSlam
shit.
festival completely.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
I saw they
close?
had some cool merch. Did you go to the Superstore?
Yeah, they had some cool merch. I was looking for Jacob Fatu shirts,
Mhm.
but they were sold out. Believe it or not, man, these people love their Samoans. I don't
Dude.
blame them. I don't blame
Yeah.
them.
He's huge. He's huge right now. He's gonna win that shit tomorrow too, you know?
You think
He's
so?
got that
Hold on. Here, I have a wild take for you guys. I have a wild take. So, so I don't know it's follow, but Zillow
Yeah.
recently lost his belt against
Yeah.
Bubba Ray Dudley.
Yeah.
So, right now we comparing numbers and shit and stuff like that. Jacob Fatu and versus Solo, but Solo has the blood members, and then it's pretty uneven. So I just think that Zilla Fatu may make an appearance tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a wild take on my end. And then obviously for John Cena and Cody, I don't know what I think that the heel experiment was a fail in my opinion. I think like they realized that at the end of the day, like he's always going to be a good guy forever. Like it's like Rey Mysterio and all these guys. Like you're forcing us to believe that John Cena is a bad guy, and like John Cena's portrayed himself as a good guy his whole career. So I don't know. Maybe I think now Cody has to turn. That's
Yeah.
the only logical. That's the only
You
logical
don't
thing that I
you don't think
got.
that the whole thing last night at SmackDown was a work?
No, no.
No? You
I
think they
feel
just
like
completely were just like, "No, we're done. We're done." Like, that's I mean, I get it. I mean, that's we were talking about it yesterday. That'd be such a smart way to do it if you were done with it, you know what I mean? Just because it didn't work, but, like, abruptly like that is insane. Like, I've never seen something like just, like, switch 'em back automatically. Um, if he's not, cool, yeah, because 'cause I'd rather have Cody turn, you know? I'd rather have heel Cody than heel Cena, so
But any
I'm sorry.
any
Can you repeat that?
what he said he'd
oh, no, I
rather
was
have heel Cody than heel Cena.
yeah.
You know, you know, watching his work. I'm actually excited.
I think we're losing you,
It's
Lester.
early
Oh, there you
days.
are.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. I feel like I'm excited. I'm excited to see Cody's work as a heel. Because I feel like back in his dashing days and back in his anti-dashing days and stuff like that, I feel like, WWE didn't like this, but they like or they didn't trust the product well with him or his work. But I
All right. Well, we're losing you, bud.
yeah. Lost it.
Eh,
Lost
Yeah,
it.
we lost
Yeah.
it. I'll mess.
Yeah, we lost it.
I'll text him.
Alright.
But yeah.
Well, that was,
Anyways,
yeah, for sure. We got a live correspondent on the ground, you know what I mean? Live correspondent. Um, but yeah, no, I'm excited for tomorrow, dude. That TLC match, the biggest TLC match to ever happen. That's gonna be crazy. So much shit's gonna happen in that. AJ and Dom, pretty goose about that.
yeah,
Um,
AJ and Dom, I feel like could be. Well, I feel like nothing's gonna live up to this. I am so high on this TLC match.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope that's what they open with and
I
close
don't.
with.
I don't.
Well, I
I
hope
want it
it's
middle
like
of the night. I want it middle of the night. You have to do something. You need to get rid of, you need to do whoever they're going to open, and then they need to put the matches. So they need to put like Becky and Lyra in there. And then they need to put what else? I don't, that one in before needs to be before this TLC.
so. What they
Whatever
could do,
match
they
they're
could do.
not confident, whatever match they're not confident in needs to be before this TLC. You know what I mean? So that way they can get it and they don't have to rely on the next match to like bring the audience back in. It's a TLC match. They're back in. You know what I mean? Like, so
I think
they
it
need
could
to,
go Solo, then Becky, then maybe the triple threat match,
right.
then the TLC, then Dom, and then Cena.
Yeah. We'll find out. I'm excited. I mean, more excited for night two. Got to go get some
Yeah,
shit done tomorrow before wrestling starts. I
there's
do
6.
like that it's on at 6 o'clock though, because
Yeah,
what we're done, we were done. It was like 9:30, and like we have to work Monday, so like that's solid that I don't have to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning like I do with Mania
yeah. I was
just to
pretty
watch.
happy that it was only at that started at 6 instead of because I thought it started at 8.
Oh no. Yeah, as soon as I
But
seen 6 o'clock, I was like, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
yeah, I mean it's
I'll
only
take
an
it.
hour past your bedtime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll
But
just sleep in
yeah,
tomorrow. All
any
right.
other final thoughts?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
I think it was pretty solid. I mean, like we said, could have been better, but we'll see how night two goes. Hopefully night two is 10 out of 10. Um, see who's going to show up, and we've heard about this heel turn for 2 months now through the woodwork. There's a major heel turn coming. Didn't happen night one. You know what I mean? So it's like, and if it's Bailey, I'm going to lose my mind. Like, that is not a diabolical heel turn, but um
I mean, who could honestly turn? This Cody.
Cody could
I mean,
turn. Um,
that's the only
yeah, so
one.
yeah, because well, you've got Bianca. I forgot about that. We got Bianca or
No,
Naomi, Io,
Rio and
and
Rio.
Rhea. Yeah, we got that match. Rhea could turn, but that's not that crazy. She's already in that middle ground.
I was gonna say
So,
she's not really a good guy or a bad guy. So,
yeah, I mean, if it's Finn Balor, like, okay, that's kind of the same thing. It has to be Cody. Like, no one's going to turn in the tag match. Jacob's not going to just turn and align himself with Solo and vice versa. So, I mean, I guess AJ could turn. I don't know how the fuck he would do that.
and then what? Rejoin Judgment Day,
Ooh, yeah, because if he's kicking out Dom and then the Bullet Club regroups, you know what I mean?
or maybe they kick out Finn and he rejoins.
No, I think I think Dom's on his way out. I think they're going to try and see what Dom can do by himself.
And then you kick Dom out of the truck on Monday to fully do the heel turn.
I kick Dom out of the truck.
Yeah.
Getting
That way Dom's just getting kicked out of everywhere.
out of everywhere.
But all right. Well, I think this was it was not I don't want to say a test run, but I
No, now
think
we
this
know we
one,
can do it. Yeah, we know we can do it now. We don't have to
yeah, it
lead
would
up.
definitely went well. I like the
We can post more now. We can do this
right, and
more.
we
We
can
can do
do
this more than we can with, meeting up once a week to record. We can do this whenever emergency pods. We could do this, or if we're busy.
right,
We're
and
busy people.
I can insert clips and everything. So
Yeah, we can
it's
go live on
definitely
everything else too. So
right. But that's all I got. Um,
that's all I got, dog.
we'll
All I
be
got.
back tomorrow's after reaction night 2 won't be as long because we have to work the next day. It
You
might
you get like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you get like
10
10, 15
minutes.
10, 15
Yeah,
minutes at most out of us.
yeah.
We'll hop on, do something real quick, short. Just go
It'll be
over.
like in Family Guy when the guy gives the weather. I'm like, what's it like outside? And he's like, it's raining, you know? That's what you're getting.
Yeah, you definitely
That's
won't
what
be
you're
getting no
getting.
40-minute podcast. But
No. You're
that
like,
was
I
all
got
from
no
us.
sleep.
We just wanted to jump on here real quick and give you guys our honest reactions. It'll be on YouTube, and I'm gonna post this on Spotify as soon as we get off. Yeah.
Post it on X.
Sure.
We'll just post it everywhere. Yep.
You want me to post it on X?
No, it's cool. Yeah. No worries about it. So,
Okay. Yeah, I'll post it everywhere, but we'll see you guys tomorrow briefly, and yeah, we're out.
peace out, Girl
Peace.
Scouts.